Hey guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. Starting to lose my voice the more I talk. All right, you guys, so here it is. Here's the video that I promised that I would start talking about my weight loss journey or failure, which we'll see which one it ends up being, but I hope it will be success. And I'll be a supermodel, and I'll be walking the runways all around the world at 50 years old, and they'll be like, oh my God, he's so fucking hot. Look at him. But anyway, so before we get there, there's a lot of work we have to do, right? So if you watched my video from last week where I talked, was it last week? I think it was, about the 10 truths about fat people, that it was really interesting, the responses that I got, and this is kind of why I am trying to stay lighthearted. And we're going to talk about just my truths today, okay? And what my plan is, and you guys can go along with me or not. I got so many encouraging messages, you guys. I got so many Instagram messages and Snapchats and Twitters and emails from people saying, hey, I am right there with you. I want to do this with you, on and on and on. What was a little discouraging to me was the people that came to my video underneath it, and they said, what you need to do is ... or here, I've got some advice for you. And I wanted to say, did you watch my video? Did you understand that that's what I was saying I did not want? That like when people come to me and they say, this is what you need to do, it is like big turn off for me. I can't stand it, right? If I come to you and I say, you look really good, what have you done to lose a lot of weight? I remember when you were 390 pounds, you're now 120. Obviously something worked for you. Let me kick my shoes off. So what worked for you, then that's me seeking that out. But, you know, and it should be attractions for me. It should be something that's, I go to somebody because I'm attracted to what they have. I don't want you forcing it down my throat. I don't want you coming to me with your milks and your powders and your brochures and your weight loss supplements. And I don't want you coming to me with your Slim Fast shakes and your all this kind of bullshit. I don't want you coming to me with your $9.99, 10 installments of workout videos. I don't need to see all that kind of stuff, okay? If I ask for it, then I will want to see it. But until then, keep it away. I didn't ask for it, all right? And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to be realistic. And in doing this video and doing these kind of videos on here, I want to very much, what is this? I want to very much keep true to who I am. And so I want you to come to me and not be like, there's Peter that's funny, haha, doing gossip about celebrities and things like that and talking about Trisha and all these kind of people. I want there, and then there to be, oh, there's Peter that's very serious about weight loss and motivation. I want it to be very much the same person, because if not, then I'm disingenuous and you guys are like, oh, well, here he is talking about all this weight loss, but it's just total bullshit. He's just doing it to make a video. And that's not what it's about for me, okay? What it's about for me is that I have been fat way too fucking long, and I'm tired of being fat, and I don't want to be fat anymore. I want to fit into my clothes, and I want to be proud of myself. It was interesting because I was watching Shane Dawson's video today, and in there he says something about his fat legs, right? Well, if you see pictures of Shane Dawson is thin. Like, he is a thin guy. He's in shape, right? And he talks about running, and he talks about working out. And I have all of my life, even when I was like 165, and I will tell you my weight, I am 239 as of this morning when I weighed myself. But when I was like 155, 160, I had fat legs. I've always had fat legs my entire life. It's been like, I used to, true story, my friends will tell you this is a true story. When I was in high school, I used to swim in pajama pants because I was so embarrassed of my legs. They just were fat. I was embarrassed of them. So anyway, it's been something I struggled with my whole life, and I thought, that is so funny that he like has the same thing, and like if I saw him, I wouldn't think that he had fat legs. I've seen him in shorts before, and I didn't think he had fat legs. So anyway, you know, it's funny how our own body consciousness, our own body shaming lead us in those directions. But I have never been able to find a YouTuber, weight person, anybody that is so relatable to me that says like, oh, this is the diet I'm doing, and like people aren't judging them and saying, oh, you should do this one, or you should do this one, or you should do this one. They just share their experience, and you either like it or not, okay? So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I do not want you coming for me in the comment section and telling me that what I'm going to do isn't going to work. I've tried enough things that I know what works for me and what doesn't work. I don't want you coming to me telling me what new samples of yours I should try, and you want to send me this and you want to send me that. This is what I'll tell you. If you are somebody that owns a body detox system like those drinks, I will try it. Oh, Charles Gross is texting me. But I don't want to be, you know, having somebody come for me, want me to do your diet system, okay? I just don't. You know, if you want to send me real cute workout clothes or shoes to sponsor me, hey, I'm for that all day long. I got a pair of Air Jordans I want right now. But listen, but other than that, don't come to me, like I said, with your shakes and your pamphlets. I don't need them. I don't want them, okay? Lord. Because you know they'll come out of the woodwork They'll say, fancy pants, Mr. Peter Monn, will you please drink our shakes? And I'll say, no, they taste like nastiness. Like, have you ever done those Slim Fast shakes? And everybody's like, they're so good. Meal replacements, my ass. They taste like something you have to drink in the hospital before they put that charcoal in your throat so you can vomit all the drugs out of your system when somebody's overdosed. That's what that shit tastes like. It's nasty. That's not a meal replacement. A meal replacement's a Whopper for a Big Mac. Let's be for real. That's a meal replacement. If I'm going to have a meal replacement for something that I like to eat, then I want it to actually replace a meal. I want it to be a meal replacement. I don't want 20 minutes later for me to be going, oh my God, I'm so hungry, I need a bag of chips. So, and let me tell you why this video is so funny that I'm doing it, right? So I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and if you live in my house, one thing you know is that when I say the diet is starting tomorrow, that means from the time that I wake up the next day, right? Excuse me. Well, I woke up, and I had like 4 hours left to sleep, and I came down here, and I knew that I had a whole bag left of sour cream and onion chips, Lay's Rippled, and I had a bar of fudge in the fridge, and let me tell you, I sat right here on this couch, and I ate every bit of it, on this chair, not a couch, on the chair, ate every bit of it in the total silence. I was like, I've got to start my diet tomorrow. And then I woke up today and I was like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I can't start my diet today. And I haven't made my video anyway, so they're irrelevant. So they don't even care because they don't even know that I'm supposed to start my video today. So this video for me and this journey is really about accountability. Listen, if you're a fatty like me, then you totally relate to it. And I was talking to my friend Tanya the other day, and she said, I think that word fat is shaming. I don't like it. I said, well, listen, I know I'm fat. People are going to say it, so I might as well say it. I don't really care. The word fat to me is not offensive. I mean, if it's offensive to you, then I'm sorry that I use that word. Interchange it with something else. But to me, it's not offensive because that's what I am. If somebody said, you are grossly morbidly obese, which we're going to find out in a second if I am, I'd be like, piss off. Like, that's more offensive to me, and that's a medical term than if somebody said fatty, I'd be like, piss off. I mean, I wouldn't really, I'd still be like, whatever, but anyway, so I was thinking about this today, and I was like, what is food for me? Well, we just ordered some good old Papa John's pizzas, and so I was thinking, I love analogies. If you've ever worked with me in my real life, you'll know that I love analogies all day long, and I use them all the time, and so I was thinking, how does pizza apply to my eating and a food addiction and my eating disorders and things like that? And I'm not taking it lightly. I mean, I have suffered from all of those things since as long as I can remember, you guys. I'm an emotional eater. I just love to eat. I love to gorge myself. And really what it is that okay, so when I order a pizza, I become kind of obsessed with it, right? And I start thinking about it. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot wait to sit in front of the TV and eat the pizza. We got breadsticks too. Oh, we got those little chicken things. And all the sauces. We always get 5 different kinds of sauces because Alex likes his with marinara sauce. And I like the cheese and the garlic in mine and Papa John's. If you don't have Papa John's where you live, I'm sorry. You need to move somewhere else. And so anyway, Papa John's is of the earth. I love it so much. But anyway, so, I get that and I get the pizza. And then the next day, this is what you have the next day. Nothing. Because you know why? Oh my God, that smells so good. The next day you have an empty pizza box. And you know why? Because your fat ass done eaten the whole pizza. And you know why that's an analogy? And then I'm sad. And then I'm kind of depressed. And you know what I'm left with? I'm left with empty feelings in my belly full of pizza. No, but seriously, that's how I am, you guys. It's I get so excited about eating, and it's this whole addiction for me where I can't wait to eat and get excited. When I watch Shane Dawson's eating videos, oh my God, those pancakes that he was just doing, that pancake video, I was like, I want to go to IHOP right now and have some pancakes. And that's what it is for me. It's oh, I just hurt my finger. I get so excited about eating, right? And then I work it all up about going out to dinner. It's this whole thing for me. I love to go out to dinner, right? And then I eat, and then the next day or later that night, I'm I can't believe I stuffed myself that much. I feel so bad that I did that. But then 2 hours later, I'm hungry, and I'm rolling through McDonald's for a good breakfast sandwich, and before I go to bed, and I think to myself, well, I'll start tomorrow. My God, I wish I had $1 for every tomorrow I had. Seriously. So I was like, here's the deal. I've got to get on some kind of meal or calorie reduction diet plan that I can stick to that's realistic for me. Healthy living, not unrealistic. And I also have to be able to have a cheat day for me. This really hurts. I feel anyway, a cheat day for me, okay? Where I cheat a meal. I don't cheat my whole life. And then I have to have some kind of activity in my life. I'm not really ready to walk into a gym yet because I still feel like if I'm walking into a gym, people are going to look at me. Like people that I care more about the people that I know that see me there, although they wouldn't really judge me, although they'd be like under their breath, did you see that fat ass up in the gym? I'd be like, girl, you better get your skinny ass out of here. Okay, but anyway, I'm not ready to go in there, and I do have a weight. Like I'm 239. So when I'm 215, 220, I'm ready to go back to the gym, okay? But I've been saying that for a year and a half now, and I haven't gone to the gym yet because I haven't reached 215 or 220. So here's my plan if you'd like to follow along with me. I have my Fitness Pal on here that I use on a regular basis, and I am going to do my Fitness Pal, and I'm going to eat whatever calories it tells me to eat on a daily basis or less, okay? And then, do you guys know what my Fitness Pal is? So my Fitness Pal is an app that you can get for any kind of phone that you have, and I think it's like 99 cents or it's free, and then you can actually scan in the food that you're using and your weight for the day and the waters that you drink and the activities and all that kind of stuff, and it tells you like how much you'll lose and if you're on track and all that kind of stuff. Like I put mine in and I get 1,890 calories a day. Listen, vegans and you health food people and all that kind of stuff, please don't come for me and tell me that that's not enough calories, that's too many calories. I'm doing this, I'm doing it, it's my way, okay? It's Peter's way, because it just is, it is. It isn't, it is what it is, it just is. Dad says. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm probably gonna do mostly, to be honest with you, like pre-made meals, like frozen meals. I did lean cuisines the last time, and when I was doing lean cuisines, and I did this real unhealthy, I ate 2 lean cuisines every day, and I did that for 3 months, and I lost 60 pounds. It was probably one of the healthiest I've ever felt. I will tell you that that is not doctor prescribed. I was eating about 500 calories a day, which is way malnutrition. I should never have been doing that, but I fit into all my clothes, and I mean, thin is in. Let's be honest. That was so bad. So anyway, my husband always says to me, like when I want pizza, he goes, what would you want more, pizza or to be thin? And I'm like, oh, I know, but pizza for right now, thin later. So anyway, but that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat those calories. I'm gonna eat breakfast every morning, like oatmeal or yogurt and like fruits and vegetables and all that kind of stuff. But I used to do the lean cuisines. I don't like them anymore. I think they taste like freezer burn. I do the Evol meals. That's love backwards, EVOL. I love them so much. The chicken tikka masala is incredible. I can eat 2 of those and like a breakfast and like something else, and that takes me to about 1,100 calories a day or whatever, how many calories I'm supposed to have a day. So one of the things I'll talk about on here is like what are the best freezer meals that I think are good? What other kind of snack tips do I have? What working out can you do like just in your own neighborhood and you're in a house so you don't have to go into a gym if you're embarrassed? This is gonna be realistic weight loss, okay? For people that are embarrassed as shit of being fat like I am, and want to really lose things. If you're like 350 pounds and you should be on that show, My Biggest Loser, or at your doctor getting bariatric surgery, seriously, my channel's not for you because I'm not a doctor. I'm telling you that. This is just what I'm doing for me to lose 50 to 70 pounds, okay? My goal weight is 170. I am 239 right now. And I'll tell you what I did yesterday was I got online and I Googled, hold please, because I wanted to show you how I did this online, Am I obese? And so I looked it up, and all these different things come up about body mass index, right? And that's how you can tell if you're obese or not. And the number 1 comes up as a New Jersey bariatric thing. I mean, it's really, I think, just like an ad thing. So anyway, I didn't go for that one, but I did go, let's pull that one up since that's one of the number 1. They apparently are paying for SEO rankings and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't, okay, so here it has a calculator. There's more like serious ones, but you put in here 239, okay, and then height, 5. I'm like 5'10 and a half, but I'm gonna put 5'10, and then it calculates your BMI. My BMI is 34, and it says right here, I'm gonna show you. You see what it says? Obese. Now, I looked on different websites, and you can look up any of them. All you have to do is Google, am I obese? And some of them say I'm obese category 1. Some of them say I'm obese category 2. Some of them also call that morbidly obese. Now, what that means is that you're having medical problems associated with your weight, your heaviness, and like you're having breathing problems, which I told you I have problems walking up and down the stairs. You have blood pressure problems, you have all these kinds of problems. I have not in a long time gone to a doctor and had a full physical. My father is a surgeon, he would die if he knew that. I'm a little afraid to do that, to be honest with you, because I don't know that I really want to know those things. But I'm gonna do this diet for I think 30 or 60 days, and then I'm gonna go have a full physical and see where I'm at. That's my plan. I know I should go get a full physical today. I don't need it in the comment sections, I understand that. But I do know that I'm obese, and I don't want to be obese, and so it goes in here and it talks about all of this kind of stuff. You know, if your BMI is 40 or more, you're at least 100 pounds over your ideal body weight. So my ideal body weight, I looked, is between It's like 155 and 168, so or 172. So I want to be like 170, so I am like right at the very top. And let me actually show you this on this other weight loss thing I have, which is called Target Weight. You can put your weight in. And so here you put in with the target weight, how long you want to lose it. I actually put in March 24th because that's Ultra Music Festival. I want to lose my weight by then. And it puts, my body mass index is 34.3. And you can put it on here and it says severely obese. And you guys can see I am right on the line before severely obese. Not where I want to be, boys and girls. Not at all. I have a closet full of clothes I want to fit into. I want to live a long and luxurious life with my husband, Shane Dawson. Not seriously, my husband, Alex. I want to, be able to be active and happy and dance at music festivals. And so I'm also going to do this feast and fast thing. I'll explain that in my video next week. But basically what it is where you do your diet for 6 days of the week. You feast one day on meals you want or on a meal you want, and then you fast one day after that. It's what a lot of bodybuilders do. I've done it in the past, and it worked for me. So if you'd like to follow along on my journey, I would love to have you guys. I know I kind of gave a brief abbreviation of what I'm doing. I will talk more in length next week about it. I would love for you guys to do it with me. We can do this. I know we can do this. And 6 months from now, we're going to look our summer best for life. For life. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.